Wake up. Not because this is dramatic, but because nothing is neutral. One machine, one breath, and you are the output. Look at the cities. Glass towers reflecting tents on the sidewalk. This is not a failure of the system. It is the functional boundary. A visible edge to keep you behind your desk at 2 a.m. The suffering is not hidden. It is displayed. Visibility stabilizes the enclosure. The sidewalk is the psychological anchor. You don't work to build a life. You work to avoid the concrete. The fear of the fall is the primary energy source for the market. Look at your home. It is no longer shelter. It is an asset class. When institutional funds buy your neighborhood, they aren't buying space. They are buying predictable human time. Your rent is not cost. It is a scheduled extraction from your future. You don't own your years. You amortize your existence in monthly installments. Look at your work. Flexibility is the language of instability made acceptable. The gig economy is the strategic liquidation of the human element. Capital learned a dark truth. Control is no longer necessary when dependency is distributed. You are not an employee. You are a temporary node in a system that never stops optimizing. When the algorithm shifts, your stability vanishes, not by accident, but by design. Look at your attention. It is no longer yours. It is leased architecture. Every platform competes for retention, not truth. This is not theory. It is architecture documented in SEC filings. Your distraction is not a side effect. It is a security feature. A mind that cannot focus for 60 seconds cannot formulate a systemic critique. Your fragmented focus is the machine's insurance policy. An exhausted brain is a submissive brain. Now, look at you. At some point, the system stopped feeling external. It moved inward, not as control, but as habit. What used to require a conscious decision became a reflex. Wake, work, scroll, react, delay, repeat. Not because you chose it, but because nothing interrupts it anymore. You are not trapped by the system. You are synchronized with it. And that is harder to see than chains, because nothing needs to command you anymore. You already continue. Think about the blood in your veins. You are the end result of millions of years of survival. Your ancestors outran predators and survived ice ages. They didn't endure, so you could drown in a digital swamp of strangers' opinions. Every minute of your hesitation is a betrayal of the blood that paid for your existence. You are not tired. You are just uninspired by the smallness of your life. The moment isn't right because you haven't made it bleed yet. You are not waiting for clarity. You are avoiding confrontation. Every time you knew what needed to be done and didn't do it, you committed a slow suicide of the spirit. Somewhere, in a parallel existence, there is a version of you that did the work. He woke up early. He spoke the truth. He kept his promises. He is everything you dreamed of becoming. And right now, he is looking at you with tears in his eyes, because he sees you killing him every single day. He sees you trading his existence for 5 more minutes of sleep and a dopamine hit. He knows that once the clock runs out, he will never get a chance to exist. And you are the one who murdered him. You are the one holding the pillow over his face. You are the one burying him alive under a mountain of excuses. But let's be honest, the system didn't steal your life.
You gave it away because being a victim is easier than being responsible. You love the cage because the cage has no expectations. The machine isn't afraid of your awareness. It built this video into the algorithm. It predicted you would be right here at this exact second, feeling inspired. It's already accounted for your epiphany. You think you are waking up, but you are just consuming a more expensive brand of distraction. You will watch this, you will feel the sting, and then you will scroll. Unless the next action does not execute itself. Unless the continuity breaks. The system fears only one thing: the silence where repetition fails. Prove the model wrong. Turn it off. Now.